What's up, everybody? Welcome to Podcast Now Plus. I'm Alex, and in this video, I want to talk a little bit about Hogwarts Legacy. I know it's over here, not on the main channel. That's okay. I operate in different spaces here on the internet, or specifically YouTube. But a few days ago, really, it wasn't even that long ago, we talked about this Hogwarts Legacy art book. And remember, this is basically the art and making of Hogwarts Legacy. So it's the behind-the-scenes stuff. It's all of that, and we talked about it. And the date for this book being released was going to be, and maybe still is, September 6th, all right? And that's a Tuesday, and I speculated maybe the Thursday or Friday right before it. Normally, these books come out after the game or the same day, but they normally, it's very rare. In fact, I can't think of really any that comes out before, okay? So that's the precursor. That's what you need to know to getting into this saga. Now, I believe it's made its way on Amazon, and the date's different now. So now I think it's still a placeholder date. It's still not an official date. It's not like they absolutely confirmed that it's happening. But now it's December 6th. So it got moved exactly 3 months from when it originally said. So it was September 6th. Now it's December 6th. It's still, to me, still the same thing. It's still a placeholder date. So it's still, could be real, could not be real. Also, I'll say this. Doesn't mean that things got delayed or can get delayed. Yes, it could mean that. But I still think, as I've said, these art books can come out a long time. Actually, art books can come out weeks, if not months, after the thing that it's, based off of releases. Now, again, is that insanely common? Well, normally it's like within a month or within like 2 weeks that like this kind of stuff happens. To come out 3 months later, if the game comes out, say, in September, and this book comes out in December, is that normal? Is anything normal in life? But specifically for this, it wouldn't be the craziest thing of all time, but it certainly wouldn't be, how most of them operate. But maybe they want to be different, right? So that's what I'll say for the one thing. The second thing, though, is really this just, this doesn't declare anything. This doesn't, scare me in any way. Because to me, as I've always said, even with this, account NGT stuff and then all the stuff that we've heard about Hogwarts Legacy, I believe the guy, or at least I believe that he believes it. And I do think the game has a pretty strong odd for September. September seems to be that month everybody's saying, right? But I'm just keeping in my head, because really I've lost, maybe it's because it's actually killed a part of me, internally in my soul. I've lost part of it, so I can't actually do human emotions anymore, or think in this certain way. But I just am aware that games obviously can be pushed for any given reason at any given time, and it's so easy, and it can happen so fast, and it can happen behind closed doors. And again, I'm not saying that the game is going to be delayed a year and a half, but what I'm saying is, expecting it in September, or even just saying out loud, I've heard from insiders, whatever, the game is releasing in September. If you just have it in your mind and you say, all right, well, September's the goal, but how easy is it for something to happen and for the game to be delayed till October? Very easy. How easy is it for something to happen to the game to get delayed till November? I'm not saying 2 delays. I'm saying just, would it going to be delayed 1 month, 2 months, 3 months, whatever. But I really think that exists, right? It's kind of how I thought of Gotham Knights. I'm sure Gotham Knights was supposed to release already. I'm positive, or at least it was maybe supposed to be released this month or next month. Is it going to? No. I think just internally, very quietly, very nonchalantly, it was just pushed a couple months, and that happens with so many games, so many times that's my mindset, and it's been my mindset for months now for Hogwarts Legacy. So while I want September, if it came out in October, would I be oh, account NGT was wrong? No, I guarantee you he was actually then right, and it was just pushed a month. Or, if it came out in November, would you say it? The same thing, you know what I mean? So that's how I've operated for a while, that we can hope for September, but it's easy. It's snap your finger, and it's that easy for the game to not come out in September and come out a little bit later. So while I don't necessarily think this book means anything, like this story in a way, right? Because again, it got moved 3 months, but it's just a placeholder date. It could say tomorrow, November 6th. They like the sixes, that's for sure, right? So it could say November, it could say October, it could say January. Now, if it goes into the next year, then I would maybe start to get a little bit more worried, because there's reasons, I think, why you would separate years for placeholder stuff. So, that would maybe be a cause for concern. But again, doesn't have to be, because if it's even January 6th, okay, well, it's like, all right, well, maybe it comes out in December and then the book comes out a month later. Like, that's still very possible. So let me know what you guys think in the comments below. Make sure, as always, you guys are subscribed to this channel. Normally, I cover Hogwarts on the main channel, but I wanted to, do it over here today. Thank you all for watching, and I hope to see you all on the next video.